The Bible's message is both simple and deep. It teaches that every believer, man or woman, is loved, saved, and gifted by God. But when it comes to who leads as a pastor, the church has disagreed for centuries. Some churches say yes, others say no. Let's look at the Bible with plain eyes. First, there are clear verses that many people use to say women should not hold authority over men in the church. Paul writes in 1 Timothy 11-12 words that seem to limit teaching and authority roles for women. This verse is one of the main texts used in this debate. Second, other New Testament passages appear to restrict speaking roles in certain gatherings, for example passages in 1 Corinthians and 1 Timothy. These two are often quoted by those who oppose women pastors. Many Bible teachers have long discussed these verses and their meaning. Third, the Bible also shows women serving in important roles. Deborah led Israel as a judge. Priscilla taught Apollos. Phoebe was a trusted church worker. Paul greets Junia as outstanding among the apostles. A hard verse for simple answers. These examples show God used women in strong ministry roles. Any careful reading must hold both sets of facts together, the restrictive texts and the examples of women in ministry. So how do we make sense of it? There are two main, honest ways Christians read these verses. 1. Complementarian view. Some churches read Paul as setting lasting rules. They say certain offices like elder or pastor are for men. They point to leadership structure, family order, and the text of 1 Timothy. 2. Egalitarian view. Other churches read Paul's words as specific to certain people, cultures, or problems in the early church, not as permanent bans. They point to Jesus' treatment of women and the examples of female leaders in the New Testament. Which side is right? The Bible calls us to humility, love, and careful study. But if we go by the writings of Paul the Apostle and how God relates with his people both in the Old and New Testaments, we will discover that men are given the task to publicly lead God's people. This doesn't make women less of God's children. God loves them equally. But for a reason, God has shown us in Scriptures the order of things in the church of God. Humility helps us to accept the roles God has given us in his kingdom. Pray, read the Bible, and seek leaders who teach the truth. It shapes how people serve, lead, and grow. Hold the Bible as your guide, love the people around you, and let obedience and humility rule our public worship. If you love this video, click subscribe, comment, like, and share this powerful video.